Let's take an example. P equals right. You may have come across this one, right? S is here selling price, and U is the unit price, and C is cost. If you take here this one, profit equals, right, selling price into unit price minus cost. So that is a profit. So I have taken the profit equation here, right? So you can find out the profit by using this equation. In this you may have seen there are two things here. One is this multiplication and the bracket. So we use brackets to change or to give a different place for that. So if you just solve this one, we can say SU minus C. So this becomes an equation. So this is some basic things that I am telling you. Multiplication means you don't have to write multiplication in between. So SU minus C we do right. Okay, let's take values for this and we can find the profit here, right? Let's take S equals selling price equals 5, and then unit price, number of units sold, let's say it's going to be 30, and also we will take the cost as 118, means you can find the profit, right? So just they have given the values, for us here, so we need to find the profit here. So just direct substitution here, you can go for S is 5, right? U is going to be number of units is going to be 30, right, minus 118. So you'll be getting the profit as 150 minus 118 means it's going to be 32, right? So the profit is 32, you can calculate here as that. Let's see, like I want to give little more further explanation on these equations here, right? Our first one was the properties of linear equations. So we are just going through the properties of linear equations here. So let us take what is an equation in general. Let's take the last equations that we were going through. P equals SU minus C, right? This is an equation we have. What's an equation means exactly? You know that we call both sides. Here we can see this side we call normally right hand side. This side we call left hand side. So what does it mean for us is the left hand side is always equal to the right hand side. This is the meaning of the equation. Now if you are doing something on the left hand side or right hand side, you have to do the same thing with other side also. Then our equation will be in balanced position. So that's the meaning. Equation means it's on balance. Left hand side and right hand side both are on balance. So no, we cannot do any change unless we do same thing the other side. Example, I am telling here P. I want to add a C here. Right? I have added a C here. I cannot keep quiet just adding because I have changed the balance of the equation now. So I have to do the same thing here also on the right hand side. So the balance is same here, plus C I have added both sides. So you can do anything like this, but you have to be careful. Sometimes some people does wrong things like this. Let's take P equals SU minus C is our equation, right? As you said, So you can do anything on both sides. So one side you do, you have to do the same thing the other side. So if I do this one, divide this one by u, can I do this one? I am dividing this SU by u here and P only by u. You said you can do same thing on both sides, right? No, we cannot do this. We cannot do this. It is totally wrong. Totally wrong. Why wrong? Because we did not divide. Division or multiplication means on the both sides, if you are doing something, you have to do to the full of side. Division and multiplication. It has to be done for the full side of that. Now you see here you have done for the part of that, right? So you just divide the part of that, and here full you have done, but here only you have done part. So this is invalid operation. You cannot do this. So you have to be careful with the equations when you are doing. We say generally say both sides. If you are doing something, you do both sides same thing, but you cannot do such operations. Whereas it has to be done for the whole thing, not for part of.